Hi guys, thank you so much for watching. Today I have a bathing garden haul to show you. I did get this a while ago. I am so behind on filming. I'm so behind. I'm so sorry. December was just nuts. When you work every day and then you get off work and you have like multiple things you have to do and you're just like trying to fit them in before you can like fall into bed and go to sleep. And that's like for a month straight. I'm like, there's just no time to film. I have boxes that I haven't even been able to open. I'm just so behind. Anyway, be patient with me, please. All right, so I ordered from the Bathing Garden. This is their winter collection. I am in the room that I painted. It is a little bit echoey. Everything is, well, for the most part, everything is back in here. This is like the spare room. I am taking care of my sister's 2 cats right now while she is in Jamaica with her family. Her in-laws paid for them to go on a trip from Christmas Eve to New Year's Eve. So they are gone. There's a bed set up behind me with a bunch of like the cats' stuff from their house. I'm going to kind of show you guys. You can see Petrie. Petrie! Petrie, what are you doing? So there's Petrie. This is just a spare extra bed. Kahlua will probably make an appearance in a little bit. Petrie is the older cat. He's a nice boy. He's just calm. He probably wishes that I would sleep in here, but I can't because then my cats would cry and howl and be lonely. And then Kahlua is a calico. You'll probably hear her talking or she'll come around here. Maybe she'll make an appearance. She's very pretty, but she's very finicky. And she only likes certain people. All right, so Bathing Garden. I ordered this from her ready to ship, quote unquote. Because she did change from the longer turnaround time to ready to ship. This did still take a while for me to get, but I mean, I don't really care. I'm fine waiting. I'm fine ready to ship. I'm fine with pre-orders. It doesn't really matter to me. I did have her ship it. I played around with my cart. I had a lot of things that I wanted in my cart, and I played around with my cart so that I could get a priority flat rate shipping rather than the box. That was $7.50 for the envelope versus a box of being like 13 something. So I played with my cart until I could figure out exactly like what I could get. I wanted to get 2 scrubs and I ended up only getting 1. And I wrote a bunch of scent descriptions down. Unfortunately, I wrote these down for ones I originally had on my wish list, and I didn't get hardly any of the ones that I wrote down. So I only have a couple scent descriptions for you, unfortunately. The clamshells are $3.95. The scrub is $9, and that depends on the type of scrub that you order. And then you do get a free scrub sample with each order, and she does send wax samples with a wax order. So that's that information, and I will link the website below for you to go order if you want. I believe her Valentine collection or spring collection or something is available right now, as well as maybe clearancing out or, you know, still trying to get rid of the extras from this collection that I'm going to show you right now. So let's get into the samples. The first one is Snow White. By the way, I am, switch that to autofocus. Hopefully it won't be too dizzying. My nose is stuffed up and I can't smell completely accurately, so I'm not going to be the best at describing these, but I'll tell you whether I like them and what I can smell the strongest. And hopefully that helps a little bit. So this is Snow White. That's what it looks like. I don't know if this is in her Valentine collection. I would guess. This is like a sugared apple scent. It doesn't smell like Mac apple to me because I actually like it. It reminds me of that Yankee sugared apple or something like that type of a scent. I like that one. That smells good. I also like this one. This is lemon curd and rose milk. That's what it looks like. This is mostly lemon to me. It smells like lemon Starburst. Yeah, because it's like a creamy lemon with that rose milk. Honestly, you don't get a lot of rose. I would never guess that this has rose in it if I didn't see that rose milk in the title. I would think this was like lemon Starburst. So I do like that one. And then Rainbow Candy Cream Soda. That's what it looks like. I think the more you order, the more samples you get, but I appreciate any samples. This is mostly cherry to me. That's all I smell. Because I don't like cherry, so that's really all I smell. I'm going to pass that along to a friend when I do a DESTASH. Okay, and then my scrub sample is in Kiss Me Silly, and this is a Meadow Seed Oil Sugar Scrub. And it looks like this. I don't know how to explain this. This is fruity. Feminine, fruity, girly. It's not like berries. It's more of on the like apricot peach vibe. I really have no idea what's in this though. My nose is having trouble figuring that out. It smells kind of like an apricot type fruit scent, you know, like that. It's more like mellow and light. Okay, and then I'll show you my scrub. I got the e.l.f. Morning Blend Scrub, which I actually do have a scent description for. It's coffee beans, candy cane pieces, marshmallow, and peppermint bark. And the top looks like this. They do come sealed, so I'm not going to open it. And all the descriptions, or sorry, ingredients that she uses are all there. I don't like the font personally. I mean, it looks good far away, but it's very difficult to read. It's a cute little guy. So that I'm looking forward to. That's like mint, peppermint mocha, coffee type scrub. I wanted to get it because I thought it would be like a nice coffee scrub. It's a coffee butter sugar scrub, so that's why I ordered it. All right, so let's get into the clamshells. I will show you the clamshell of that same scent. Again, it's coffee beans, candy cane pieces, marshmallow, and peppermint bark. And there might be more, but that's all I wrote down. That's how pretty it is with the little chocolate bar. This is so strong because it's not even near my nose and I can smell it like through my stuffy nose and everything. This is peppermint mocha coffee for sure. Everything about it, and it's super strong. I have one other clamshell and I've only melted a single cube of it, and it's like a year old and it's still super strong. Okay, Hades and Persephone. I don't have a scent description because this is from a different collection. It's not from the winter collection, so I originally didn't write it down. This is what it looks like. I actually purchased this because I've seen other YouTubers haul it, and I actually don't care for it. I will be destashing this. It's too perfumey for me. It's pretty, but it's too perfumey for me. I know people have said it's like a unisex perfume scent and then like a feminine perfume scent. There's something more mature about it to me, and it kind of reminds me of like grandma perfume. Because it just seems, not in like that it smells bad or old lady-ish or anything, but it's grandma perfume usually gives me a headache, and this I know will give me a headache. There's some note in it that I can't figure out, and that it will give me a headache for sure. All right, next one's Banshee Dreams. I don't remember the scent description of this one, but I know it's like pumpkin, like a pumpkin puree and coffee type scent. And it smells like a creamy pumpkin on the top, not spicy at all. I don't get a lot of coffee from it. But the bottom smells like the same pumpkin she uses in Pumpkin Masquerade, and I don't like that, so I don't know if I'm going to keep this one. I might try and destash that. I don't know how much luck I will have destashing like a pumpkin scent after Halloween, but we'll see. Next one's Frosted Fruitcake. I don't have the scent description of this, and I wish I did because it smells really good. And the clamshell's so pretty. Look at that. Walnut. And a little cherry. This smells so good. I don't get a strong like bakery note, but there's something bakery-esque about it. It smells like rainbow marshmallows, like the rainbow colored marshmallows. whipped cream and some fruit, like a fruit cake. Yum. Actually, like a lot of people, I don't know, lots of people don't like fruit cake and like mandarin salad or fruit salad. I like that. I think it's really, really good. Sorry, I just bumped my tripod. All right, next one, I'm going to go this way, is Bah Humbug. This is coal fire. I think they said it's like Ebenezer's coal or something. Fire, frosty snow, pine cones, sugar dust. I just wanted to, it probably had a longer, more detailed description, but I just wrote like the basic notes. And you can see like the piece of coal down there. Looks cool. This one's really nice. Honestly, to me, this smells like pine. It smells like icy pine in the winter. There's pine, there's a woodsiness. It's unique. I like it. There's something a little smoky about it, but not too much. It really doesn't smell like fire or fireside, like that type of a vibe, but there's something similar to it. I would say generally, though, it's a pine scent, even though it doesn't even state pine. It says pine cones. It's like pine sweetness. Yeah, it just reminds you of like being surrounded by pine trees, like out in the cold at night. Okay, next one is Jack's Apple Frost. I have no scent description of this either, so I suck. This is a green apple scent. Fresh, airy green apple. Kind of like icy vibe to it. Not a strong like peppermint vibe. It kind of reminds me of something, like I don't know why I smell Rose Girls or immediately thought of Rose Girls, because I don't think I have any green apple scents from her. But it's a nice, I just don't have a lot of green apple scents, so I thought I would try it. Without it being like candy apple, I thought it would be like a nice, fresh, airy, cool apple. And that's exactly what it is to me. Okay, Winter Palace is a repurchase. It's lavender, mint, and wild berries, apparently. I like that it has that on there because I didn't write down the scent description. This is what it looks like. It's really pretty. So this is a nice, relaxing, like if you like the idea of sleepy, but you don't like pink sugar, and you could handle like a berry scent, this would be a nice one. It smells like lavender and berries with like a hint of mint. It's really nice. And then the last one is Plum Ballet, and this is so good. I wish I ordered more of this. This is blackberry and sugar plums. Blackberries, vanilla, sugar, and sugar plums. Even though that just says that, yeah. This is what it looks like. This is the ugliest of my clamshells. Like, look, it got smashed. But that's okay, because then I won't feel bad melting it, because it smells so good. It smells like the plum starburst. And like blackberry. This smells like Super Tarts blackberry. Oh, so good. Unless Super Tarts blackberry is actually a plum scent. And it's the plum in here that I smell. Either way, this is like mouth-watering. It's strong, it's fruity, it's tart, it's sugary, it's like sweet. It's, oh, so good. So good. I really like that one. Just because I don't have anything that's like that. Like that strong of that scent that doesn't smell perfumey. So fruity. I could have so much of that and mix it with all these like tons of different things. So anyway, that's everything that I got. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, leave them down below. I appreciate you taking the time to watch. And I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you had a Merry Christmas and have a safe but fun New Year. Happy New Year. I'm excited for 2018. And I think I'll end this video on that note. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.